Hello, welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program, where we resume pretty much where we left off, and we'll take care of a couple of these rescue tourist contracts which we have here. Now then, the injection burn for this Minmus station tourists group, which we had to delay by 3 orbits due to Moon being in an unfavorable position, but it seems that now the path is clear and they can go on. Okay, so let's see, engage autopilot, let's go. Oh, let's see, that leaves us with about 160 meters per second. We'll have to see whether we want to ditch that stage or whether we can use it for circularization around Minmus. Technically that's stay card. Let me check stay card. You have not yet landed on Minmus, so landing would be nice. Let's see. To plan for a correction burn if we want to meet up with the station. Let's actually try something else here. That doesn't bring us any lower. Okay, so we need a correction burn one way or another. They're right about out there. Lower. Let's see, assuming we do not correct for the station, then we would want a circularization somewhere around here, which costs 158 meters per second. Well, unfortunately, that's just a little... Actually, that will be okay. We can do the circularization burn and then transfer a little bit of fuel and ditch the stage. That way we still have more fuel left than if we were to ditch it early. Now let's see. Assuming we wanted to come in tutorial somewhere with the option to go to the station. No, I don't want to go to the station, right? Really matter. Let's clear this and bring this back to -1.1. Perhaps it's a little low, so that's better. Okay. 7 kilometers, that's okay. Good. Now then, some more debris, and this maneuver is in 4.5 days, should be here, Minmus Station Tourists, mid-course. Okay, well then, actually, yeah, that's okay. Let's say Mechjeb should have a couple missions, yes. I do have 2 more, well, let's say 2 more people in Kerbin orbit to rescue. So we should also take care of them. Let's see, one is about here, Lambert, and the other is there, Melvin. How about we grab them? Launch, clear. Okay, launch. Unfortunately, that will leave us with yet another 2 pieces of debris in low Kerbin orbit. And I've been thinking about really what to do there. I mentioned before I might install the mod which allows me to convert it into rocket parts. The alternative is to deorbit each and every piece of debris, which, if you remember, I leave about 50 meters per second for the final circularization burn. When I remove fuel from the lower stage, first or second stage, so that it doesn't quite circularize, I aim for about 50 meters per second for the third stage to start the to complete the circularization. That means if we were to dock or somehow attach each part to a ship and put it into a suborbital trajectory, we would need 50 to deorbit and 50 to reorbit our ship for each of these pieces which are orbiting here. That's actually a lot of delta V, so I really don't like the idea of deorbiting them. Let's see, using a ship. Now that's periapsis, so we want to go for about 82, I would guess. 80, yeah, 82. Let's wait for this to come a little closer. Also staging, I haven't launched one of these in a long time. We basically need to go all the way to stage 1. Well, let's pick up a little bit more speed, hopefully. Otherwise, the slow TWR will cause trouble. See, I really don't remember this ship. This rocket. What exploded? Just the decoupler, okay. Oh, looks okay. We are perfectly on trajectory. I've launched a little early. Let's see. That was just stage separation. Actually, we are good. We're good. Let's see. Bring this a little lower. We've got plenty of RCS fuel. That's the first stage, unrecoverable. Okay, I think the rest needs some this way, this way. Inclination correction. Oh, disengage, remove, create, go for the node, remove, create, execute. That's close enough. Match velocities, great. Execute that, just so we don't miss it. Ascent guidance can be closed, and I want this a little earlier, about 0.3 seconds. Go. full stop. Excellent. The normal and the other way around, please. Okay, let's see. That is Melvin. EVA board again. Can I? Yes, I can rename it to debris. Excellent. EVA and target this. Let go. Align and go down. Turn on the light so you know when you're facing it. Grab and board. Done. That's number one. Let's see, where's number two? Number two is up there. So in principle we would want to go lower to catch up. That guy is on a really low orbit. Oh, never mind. We will go to 76 retrograde. Actually, our pilot is perfectly able to hold retrograde. We don't need Mechjeb for this. Perhaps is 276 kilometers or so, yeah, thereabouts. And actually, let's go all the way to 72. Then circularize at periapsis. That should bring us there and perform a Hohmann transfer to the target. Let's see, how long does this take? A day and something. That's not too bad. We can stay that long. Okay, Kerbin orbit rescue. Yeah, execute next node. This is 139 and okay, that's after this reentry and before this one, so it should be okay. Let's close this. Also at 72 kilometers we will be below any of the debris, so can safely orbit there. If we create this node just in case. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. And if not, we will just we can fix it. Let's see, what do we have here? Second stage destroyed and 2 rescue messages. Good. Space Center. I have also rolled out the last of the Solar Training B vessels, but I think we will actually use that for a real training mission and for tourists. That's Melvin, let's check her out. have courage, well, a scientist who is that stupid will definitely land on the please follow some other venues in your career and not a scientific career in my space program list. But we rescue them anyway. I mean, we are the good guys, right? Now, towards flyby. Let's just time warp. So much fuel left. It's a little unfortunate, but I don't think I'm going to go to the moon space station. It would have enough room for the fuel, but yeah, meeting up with the station. Let's ignore that for the moment. I think that's circular enough. Return from moon. We should get within 10 seconds the confirmation that these tourists... Oh wait, that's not confirmed here. That's somewhere around here. This one. Flyby of the moon. Yes, recover them. Excellent. So create return node. Check out our return trajectory. We are too low. Kilometers 20, 35. Let's go a tiny bit lower, like this. Yes. That's in 35 minutes. Actually, perfectly in time before this other one. So execute next node and go. We'll return these and they will be back home quickly, probably even before those guys. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's one of the satellites. Yeah, about our satellites. Now that I've started using the whip antennas with the 10,000 kilometer range on the solar orbit, on the new solar orbit training design, I was considering we need to rebuild the geostationary satellites anyway, so we could actually put those whip antennas on there instead of the 3,000 kilometer antennas I have right now. And if I put a couple on them, then they would even be sufficient to reach moon without having to use directional antennas, except of course I would still need appropriate counterparts on the moon. But that could be something. I mean, as I said, we need to upgrade those anyway, since we have a couple new antennas now, so yeah, why not? Okay, let's see. Focus on Kerbin. The periapsis is in 1 day 47 minutes. And this re-entry is in 1 day 24 minutes, so... well, just after that. That will be 2 re-entries in quick succession, I would say. That's the re-entry. It should be okay, I think. Yeah, we'll be okay. I never put 15 minutes before the re-entry. Alternatively, we have so much fuel that we could go on a much steeper re-entry trajectory. But that might cause other issues, so I really don't want to do that. well, it wouldn't cause any issues, but we would be on a fast trajectory and clearly is not urgently needed. Okay, back to the Space Center. Next is this Mechjeb. Now this is Liz Pro, and she's on the waiting list for the next solar orbit training mission, so with her I would actually consider going for a steeper re-entry because, or for a quicker return, because it would save time, but yeah, no hurry. I think, let's see, 70 days until the next task for Valentina, so we just have to pass 2 more months anyway. Okay, let's see, that was the slightly elongated. This and fine-tune node somewhere around there. That's in 2 hours. And fine-tune. It's okay, this one is well, will be interesting, but still, it should be okay. SPH, still 12 days for some whatever stuff I'm building. There are no upgrades, but we have 2 research projects, composites and metamaterials. Excellent. Any upgrades? No, I assigned these points. And yeah, 1.4 each, okay. AB has one of the solar trainings finished of the new generation, excellent. And the other one will be finished soon. Now, re-entry for the next group. Let's just go. That anymore. I want you to go retrograde, please. And this way. Now that's the Luminen, Maximizer, Natahat, whatever. I don't think any of them are particularly. Well, there's 2 scientists, so they might actually be useful for replacing our moon station crew, which the contract system has been trying to encourage me to do for a while now. Let's see. Also, let's check out where is our projected. No, we will re-enter somewhere there. No chance of getting to the KSC unless we do something really, well, really long, track down the atmosphere. Let's see, periapsis is in 11 minutes. That would bring us here in about 20 minutes. And this one, well, let's see. Let's go radial out and play a little with RCS. And also retract those panels because they will cause considerable confusion regarding the actual re-entry point. If we bring the periapsis up to, I would assume, about 35 or so, maybe 37, would make it closer to the KSC. However, now the predictions are completely random. I mean, that's not... Let's put it somewhere there. And let's see what happens. Okay, retrograde. What's the prediction now? Yeah, whatever. At this, just in case. We get an indication of how far off we are. What I could do is actually pick up the RCS ports because they will burn off anyway, right? We learned that. However, okay. Seems we are more aerodynamic than Mechjeb expects, so the prediction is actually the wrong way off. Let's burn off all the RCS fuel. And some of our regular fuel. Hey, that's the RCS ports. Well, at least we used some of it. And now the prediction is going absolutely haywire. Let's bring it there. And all the more. Altitude 36 kilometers. And it's slowing down a little, I hope. Yes, it is. Let's keep this right about where Mechjeb thinks we descend. Maybe a little way this way. Fortunately, we don't have RCS points anymore, so it's a lot more difficult to... well, we would need to really use aerodynamics to target the runway, excuse me. And we are going up again, okay. Well then, let's go up again. "15 minutes to landing." Well, if we miss that maneuver, it's not the end of the world. Let's leave it at that and we will see where we end up. need to go until here to correct the inclination. Let's see, 6 minutes to apoapsis. That can't be right. Now, if I see, always the difficult one, right? Let's see, inclination is 1 degree right now. If I turn this way, I will go the wrong way. Just the other way, please. Let's cancel this for the moment. Where are we? Okay. Here, and our position is pretty far north. Yeah, I definitely need to stop the movement north. -15, please. Doesn't look like we are stopping, but that's because of our altitude. I mean, we could. Do something really funky, and let's say go for -85. Going south and just burn a little. Bring us a little lower. Right about there looks okay. Just a little more. Okay. Let's go with that and zero this. We still have to get rid of quite a bit of horizontal distance, but see whether the prediction moves any at all. Does not move a lot right now, but okay. Let's get back down to 40 or so kilometers before we try to adjust this anymore. We're on pretty much the shallowest re-entry trajectory possible, so it just takes ages. Now this is moving out again. I don't like it moving out, so let's bring it in. Right about there is okay. And let's see. Station is a little bit the wrong way. So this way now. So maybe we can get rid of a little bit of the wait, is this, that's increasing my inclination. What happened? Oh, let's try again. Tell me what's happening to my landing. No, that's the wrong way. -10. Still 50 clicks up, so, and we need to get rid of a lot of speed anyway. Hey, interesting. It's currently not able to hold. The reaction wheels here are on, these are also on, and these are on. Okay, well, it's a lot of power going into these reaction wheels. And we can arm the parachutes, they are all set up correctly, I know that. Going to overshoot a lot, but there's nothing we can do about it except burn a little bit more, but that's not going to help. Yeah, well, we are overshooting, but at least we are getting a lot closer than on the opposite side of the planet. So this vehicle is really bad for Mechjeb's, or this shape is bad for Mechjeb's prediction, as you saw. It's way too aerodynamic, it's predicting landing way too short, and it's just going a lot further. Why is this not deploying? Oh well. This, turn this off, retrograde. Oh, we will be 73 kilometers away, that's okay. As we can see, still see the islands. And we will even make our maneuver note. Possibly, well, close enough. let's see. Let me check the time. Maybe it's a good time to break here. And we did some science on landings with this capsule design, which is already obsolete again because we replaced the engine and changed the layout. So hopefully the next one will, actually it's lighter, so it should possibly, yeah, it will have will slow down faster, and maybe Mechjeb is then able to actually predict the landing site. Anyway, thank you for watching this science stuff, and I'll see you in the next one, where we will continue with the tourist tasks. See you. Bye.